What's up, Saints, and welcome back. I'm Easton Johnson.
And I'm Jenna Vandekar.
And this is SFHS Today. In national news, an investigation has opened up involving an incident on the set of Rust, including Alec Baldwin and a tragic firearm injury. The incident shocked many and had people asking the question, how did this happen?
In school news, Student Council's food drive begins today and goes through the 12th. In other school news, Senior Day was Tuesday the 26th, and our senior reporters Jacob Tatley and Nick Coop participated in it and went out and got more details.
How did Senior Day start?
Senior Day started many years ago when we wanted to offer students an opportunity to apply for college during school hours.
What all do seniors do during their time in the student union?
Well, there's a lot going on in here. It's basically a celebration of our seniors. We have a college application lab where students who want help starting college applications. We have volunteers from different colleges that come in and help us out, and students are able to complete or work on their college applications while they're here. We also have a military rep station where students can meet and get information on military. We have a college and career research area, so if students are completely lost, we can kind of help them create a plan. And then we also have a celebration area where students can take photos, win prizes, play games, listen to music. And then when students are all done, we have prizes, treats for them on the way out.
With the library opening up after about 2 years, reporters learned more about the reopening.
The library is open. We're in the middle of an inventory, but students are still able to check out books.
How can students check books out?
Students can check books out a couple of ways. Once you find the book or books you want to check out, you come up to my desk here, and either we can scan your student ID card, or you can type in your student ID number into the pin pad, and we can check books out that way.
Why has it taken so long for the books to get shelved?
It's taken so long because we weren't 100% sure about our bookshelf situation. So we were waiting for some final decisions on the bookshelves before we started putting the books on the shelves.
Why did the library have to switch shelving styles?
The shelving was an interesting situation. We were told that we were going to get library books around the outside edge as well as the standing bookshelves that we have currently. So we were again waiting for clarification, and we've since been told that we are not getting the books around the outside of the library. So we're now just using the books that are stationary.
To put a little pep in your step this fall, we send reporters Emily Pipp, Jacob Renfro, and Emma Hayes to interview the high school's Pep Band.
This is Emily Pipp.
And this is Jacob Renfro.
And we're covering Pep Band.
Pep Band do?
The Pep Band is here at the school to deliver energy and school spirit and really get everyone excited in the school and in the community.
When do you play?
The Pep Band plays for different sporting events or different pep fests here at the high school, or anything that just needs some more energy and, of course, school spirit.
What songs do you play?
We have a lot of songs that are more popular that you probably have heard on the radio or danced to or sing along with that we have in our repertoire.
How do you think Pep Band is doing?
I think the band is doing great, and we're always getting better. Every performance is better, and it's just a really fun group to be.
What instrument do you play?
I play the trumpet.
What is your favorite song you play in Pep Band?
Crunch Time.
Do you think you bring school spirit?
Yeah, it's a really fun thing to do in playing Pep Band.
What is your favorite song you play in Pep Band?
Probably Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Do you think you bring school spirit?
Yeah, Pep Band supporting like whoever is playing what, so yeah.
What instrument do you play?
I play the flute.
Go Saints!
This week's RQT was Favorite Teacher. We sent reporters Eric Wickman and Brody Wyant to ask people who their favorite teacher is.
It's the random question thing. Ding!
Favorite teacher is Gerard, Mr. Gerard, and he teaches you amazing things.
My favorite teacher is Mr. Trost because he actually teaches stuff in a way that we can use it in real life.
My favorite teacher is Caitlin Lemke because she treats me like I am her own kid.
Alright, my favorite teacher is Bremer. He helps people a lot, and he's a good track coach, and he's my favorite track coach.
My favorite teacher is Mr. Olson. He's super nice.
My favorite teacher is Miss McQuay because she's the sweetest person I've ever met.
My favorite teacher is Swags because freshman year, he held a foot race the last day of school, and I didn't win it.
The trend that is passing around the school is a new game that takes players back in time to relive old school football games. Reporters from our team went out and got some feedback on the new game.
What's new?
When did you get Retro Bowl?
I got Retro Bowl about a month ago.
About a month ago too.
What's your take on the game?
It's highly addictive. Yeah, it's as fun to play in class. It's as addictive to play.
When did you get Retro Bowl?
So I downloaded the game on my phone earlier this week.
And what do you think about it?
It kind of brings me back to my childhood with the old gaming Nintendo system that I remember getting way back when I was younger. And so just the kind of retro classic games like Mario Brothers kind of brings me back to those.
Easton, are you playing Retro Bowl?
Yeah, I am. I'm really, really addicted to this game. It's very fun.
Now let's kick it over to sports.
Hey, Saints, I'm Brooke.
And I'm Joe, and this is sports.
In national sports news, Carly Lloyd played her final soccer game with the U.S. national team on Tuesday, October 26. Lloyd has played a total of 316 games with the team. After beating Korea 6-0, Lloyd said, "This was one of the most special nights I've ever had in my life." Though she couldn't score that night, she still says that this game will never be forgotten.
Now on to school sports. Speaking of soccer, after a big win of 8-1 versus Zimmerman in the section finals, the girls soccer team advanced to the state quarterfinals for the first time in girls soccer history. They played Cloquet on Wednesday. Sadly, their season came to an end with a 0-1 loss. Our reporters got more on this story.
How does it feel to go to state?
It's a really proud moment. I'm super excited to go play. We finally reached our goal, and it's a lot of hard work that paid off.
I'm super excited for us because it's our first time in our program that we've ever made it to state.
What have you guys been doing to prepare for state?
Well, we've been practicing really hard. We do a lot of the same things. We call it our wheel, where we play a lot of the same games, so like flying changes, stuff that gets us competitive. And before games, we do certain things like take like pre-workout or get like lift-off tees, just stuff to pump us up. We listen to the same songs and all that other stuff.
Do you think the girls being in the weight room over the summer correlated to their performance on the field?
So the girls soccer team had a tremendous amount of effort that was put inside of the strength program. I would say that it is a direct correlation that our girls soccer team was fully invested throughout the summer, fully invested into their practices, and it's a direct correlation to the success that they've put in. I've actually worked with Miss Johnson in the previous couple years about saying, hey, want your girls fully into the weight room. It's going to create a lot of success, and our girls soccer team is full on 100% committed to the weight room, been here, and when they're in here, they're 100% leaving fully exhausted. And I think that they are a perfect role model of what it means to actually put in 100% effort when they're here and when they're going out on the field.
The varsity football team played against their rivals Cambridge Isania and lost 7-35, ending their season.
Cross country had their section meet on Thursday. Reporters spoke to a few people about the meet.
How has your season gone so far?
It's gone pretty well. We had a conference last week, and at conference meet, the girls placed fourth. It was kind of tight between third, fourth, and fifth place. We were able to pull out fourth. And that was the first time we had our girls team all together there. We had at least 5 runners there running together, so that was great to have that. Unfortunately, we didn't have a boys team at that event. Overall, though, we've had a lot of good improvements throughout the season. A lot of kids have gotten their overall PRs or personal records there throughout the season. A lot of hard work with people. We have had some injuries. We've been able to overcome those injuries, which has been great though. So overall, it's been a great season.
How do you think you and your team are going to do at sections?
I think we'll get in the top half team-wise. Place-wise, I think we'll have a couple of individuals who will make an honorable mention in all conference.
How do you think the team's going to do at sections?
Here we have our section meet tomorrow at Becker, and the boys, unfortunately, we don't have enough athletes to make a complete team. We do have individuals competing though, but we don't have enough for a team. The girls team, we did quite well at conference, and I expect us to do quite well again tomorrow as well when we go to Becker. We should be at least the top half. I'm looking more towards the top third for our team.
The volleyball team also lost 0-3 in sections against the Big Lake Hornets. Colin and Amen went out and got some footage.
How did this season go?
This season it was good considering that we had 2 people out at the same time and then really came together as a team.
What is one thing you improved upon this season?
I think one thing we really improved on as a team is considering how young of a team we have and having so many people new coming in, it was kind of all very foreign in a way, and I think we bonded very well, and I think we started to work together throughout the season.
What is your favorite memory from high school volleyball?
Well, my favorite memory is I've been on varsity since my freshman year, and I got to go in. I was on JV varsity, and I got to go in a match.
My favorite memory is when we win away games and we just come home on the bus and the speakers, we've got the music blasting, and everyone's just having fun, and it's just really fun to be with everybody.
How did this season go?
I think overall it was a good season. We didn't get as many wins as we wanted, but I think as a team it was a good season.
What are you looking forward to next season?
I'm looking forward to getting back with the same girls and hopefully having consistency regarding coaching staff and whatnot.
What is one thing you improved upon this season?
I think like my teamwork and communication has gotten a lot better compared to previous years.
That's all we have for sports.
See you next week.
Hope everyone had a happy Halloween weekend.
That's all we have for you this week.
Stay safe, Saints.